they got in touch and said, we need an idiot. Will you be our idiot? And I thought, no, I'll never... There are some things that you don't expect ever to be asked. One is to perform at Covent Garden, if you're not actually a singer. So why not take this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
But it wasn't a completely random thing, was it?
Oh, no. No, they narrowed the idiots down by figuring out which idiots liked this kind of music. And I'm an opera fan, so it seems... So in the business negotiations, you can get me cheaper. You know, if I didn't like opera, I'd have needed more money. Yeah.
It's not just the elitist, posh, difficult to understand foreign language thing.
No. Although I do enjoy that. No, it isn't. It isn't that at all. Because it isn't elite. It doesn't have to be. I don't think. I mean, if you want to come and see this show, it's £6. You can come and see it for £6 if you want, which is cheaper than you can go and see, Arsenal. Nobody's waving a big flag in front of you during the good bit. So no, I don't think it's any of that. But I think most people who are fans of opera, modern fans of opera, or who come to it because they weren't always surrounded by it, come to it because they go, that is a nice tune. And and if you sort of follow the if you like this tune, you may also like Root. You end up here eventually.
So tell me about this, about L'Etoile. You're not singing, are you?
I'm not singing because of standards, and it's crazy. By the standards, I mean opera plots are loopy anyway, but by any standards, this is mad. It starts with a mad king wandering around looking for someone to impale as a birthday treat. It's big anachronisms. He somehow ends up drinking chartreuse. This guy with his astrologer friend. It's just, everything in it is lunatic, really.
So how does that mean it compares to anything you've done before?
I think this is possible to take more seriously than anything I've done before.
Fighting obesity is one of the biggest challenges we face. Sleepwalking into a crisis, ticking time bomb.
You write almost entirely in generic, meaningless buzzwords, don't you?
It's funny, it's a pantomime. It has a lot of relationships to panto, this particular piece.
And I imagine they're hoping that you will bring your audience
to
a place
fools.
they've never been.
Those fools. Well, maybe. I mean, I hope people.
Which is assuming a lot about your audience.
It certainly is assuming a lot about my audience. That they are. Yeah, it's assuming a lot about my audience. But also, that they're that loyal. I'm sure they are. I don't know. I mean, I hope people come in. I do hope people come in who's not been to the opera before. It's a great one to start with because. The tunes are fantastic. The music is it's beautiful. It's not difficult music, it's just lovely music.
Your career now has become very broad, hasn't it?
I mean, thank goodness.
From stand-up to American, big show, Veep, and to this.
Yeah.
They kept coming up with all of these awful titles. You wouldn't even have believed it. Like, Footsteps to the Future was one. Red, White, and You was actually another one, yes.
I started out as a stand-up, and then somebody said, come over here and try this acting thing. And I went, OK, that sounds interesting. So I went and did that. And then come over here and try this directing thing. OK, yeah, why not give that a go? Because why not give those things a go?
The way stand-ups are treated in Britain seems to dramatically transformed. I mean, you're the new rock stars in a way, aren't you? I mean, you do get to do amazing things.
Are you saying comedy's the new rock and roll? Well, are you dragging up a 20-year-old idea here, Chris? Is that what's happening?
You do big shows, you make loads of money, and you get to do anything you want, basically, including the Royal Opera House.
Well, the interesting thing about stand-up is I think that because the rules now are you have to write it yourself, it's got to be original to you. It means that you've sort of something about you that I think people in other areas of the arts and culture are looking for.
Can I just ask you a little bit about sort of that other world? I mean, what do you think looking at the American elections?
What do I think?
And Donald Trump, and as somebody you directed and produced Veep.
Yeah. It is hard to satirise a system that is so intent on satirising itself.
But it's where you would take comedy if Donald Trump was the president. It's always unimaginable, isn't it? I mean,
it is unimaginable, and I think that's why we're trying not to imagine it at this point. Because because suddenly, actually, Dr. Strangelove is kind of coming true at that point. These lunatics who have been, we've been portraying are in power.
And here you've got Corbyn. Is that a gift?
it's an interesting turn, isn't it, from this sort of corporate politics into a grown-up version of the way that they comport themselves, a grown-up version of sort of student politics. And you go, oh, this is nice. This is a new flavour, or at least a flavour that we haven't had for a while. And I think it's probably quite refreshing for satirists.
So are you sure you're not going to sing?
I will absolutely sing at some point, but do not tell anybody.
Okay. I'll sing.
Yeah.
Well, if Chris Addison won't sing, perhaps I should. That's Channel 4
God,
News.
I knew that was going to happen.
Good evening.
Bye.